So boom. You're now tuning to So Boom TV. I'm yours truly, Corey, but you can call me King. To my left, I have Reggie, aka Stickman, aka Mr. Long Gone. To my right, I have Jay Frick, aka One on the Left. And this is episode 19 of the So Boom podcast. You hear me?
19
also,
already.
Follow us on our social medias listed down below. Type shit. Yeah, man. I feel like got to start this podcast on the passing of Young Dolph. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Unfortunate. Rest in peace.
Young Dolph was shot dead last week, unfortunately, in his hometown of Memphis, picking up cookies for his mother. Nonetheless, this is actually just nothing but tragic, to be honest. I don't know, man. I'm not even gonna sit here and act like I'm the biggest Young Dolph fan, but of course I knew who he was. It's just crazy that
100 shots was my shit. Preach. That was my shit.
Crazy that motherfuckers can't even go get cookies in their hometown without getting shot dead type shit. There's been a lot of developments in the case too since it happened. Like motherfuckers been found in the car and I think they arrested the gunman and all type of shit. But
finding dead bodies where the car was at and shit.
Yeah, man.
Them niggas must have was fussing at that bitch.
That's it.
Fussing at what? Or fine?
A lot of people think that people probably found him because I think it was a Lambo he was in. It's wrapped in camo, a blue camo, so it was like it's pretty identifiable. Like motherfuckers see that bitch and know it's Dolph type shit.
Yeah, especially if you're in the hood and boys already know what time it is.
Yeah, and
you don't see
back
cars.
in your hometown,
You don't
too?
see cars like that just rolling around.
That's true.
Yeah, man, but I don't really have much to say about it. But rest in peace, Dolph type shit.
Yeah. Unfortunate. Sad.
Be positive type shit. That's what I ended the last podcast on.
Yeah, but be positive.
What?
But we just gotta stop. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Be positive. Stop, because whoever did that was mad. Or
yeah, but
whoever did that out of negative energy.
But when you go into depth, and when you go in depth of it, it's another nigga from our community that passed away that was being productive in his community.
That's what I'm saying. The people that killed him.
Yeah.
Just be positive. Motherfuckers just crazy world we live in. Just be positive. And I don't really have much to say about it. But R.I.P. Young Dolph, man. I feel like we gotta mention that.
Yeah, just give my son a shout out. Shout out to Dolph.
Start the podcast. R.I.P. Young Dolph.
Yeah, that's a conversation for another time about all that. Boys will dive deep into that shit.
What you mean?
You could definitely dive deep into that.
I'm talking about in the community and stuff.
Going back to your community.
That go down to the little Boosie clip. Motherfuckers be hypnotized with hatred.
No, it's a true statement, son. That's why boys always have a limit.
But like I said, we don't know
why.
Home. We actually don't know why they did that. Because the court, not the court, but the investigation, it looked like it was orchestrated type shit. Like they said it looked like it was orchestrated.
Nigga put on their COVID-19 mask and kept it pushing. They literally did, son. They had that bit covered up and was ready.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, let's stop the senseless violence and try to figure out how to come together. Because I mean, it's just more lives being lost after one life was lost.
My son was doing good. No matter what he had maybe did in his past, my son was doing good. Now my son was giving out his actually annual turkey drive was supposed to be this week, and his artist actually ended up doing it for him. My son was giving back to the community, giving out turkeys and all type of shit.
Apparently the streets don't care about none of that shit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They'll take you regardless.
Do you think, like as a community, that we'll ever come together?
That's a tough.
What do you think that it'll actually take for us to come together?
I don't think it's any. I just think it's.
That's a tough question. Son.
Honestly, and to me, and I said this in our conversation. It was off camera. It was a conversation we had on camera about Jay Prince and shit like that. It's about what we value as a community. But once we stop valuing and I'm a hypocrite to this because I listen to this type of music. But once we stop glorifying crime and the whole no snitching and once we stop glorifying crime and criminals, shit, I think shit'd be better. But like I said, I'm admittedly a hypocrite to this because I like this type of music.
Yeah.
But like I said,
But even
if I was in Memphis and I was to say who shot Young Dolph, it would be people looking at me crazy. even though I'm saying who shot somebody who was positive in our community and was helping out, people would look at me crazy.
Why do you think they'll look at you crazy?
Because I'm snitching.
Or if you was to tell who did it?
Yeah.
You a civilian, son.
But I believe that. But people will look at me like I'm snitching. Yes or no?
That's a fact.
People look at me like I'm snitching, and that's in our community where I can't even report who killed somebody who was positive in our community without being looked at without putting myself in danger. Actually,
I was gonna say it's beyond being called a snitch. It's actually at that point
call that Crime Stop.
You can get in trouble, or you can put your family at risk due to you saying something, and they come back and retaliate.
Yeah, to answer your question, I think it's just once we stop glorifying crime and criminals in our community. But like I said, I'm a hypocrite.
I think it goes deeper than that, to be honest.
What do you mean?
I think it comes down to shit, just how boys had did us, son. Just the black people in general.
I think
it comes down to shit, education.
That's a level.
I think that plays a part in it.
I agree with you to an extent, but at a certain point, we have to we make our own decisions as adults. As like I said, it's
yes and no.
It's easy to blame somebody else.
Yes
people
no.
in general, humans, not black people, not white people, humans have a problem with taking accountability. So it's sometimes you get put in a situation where that's not favorable for you and that puts you in a disadvantaged position. But it's at some point where you're making your own decisions.
But if you put a dolphin in the ocean, all it's supposed to know how to do is what? Swim. So if you
we're not dolphins. We're not dolphins, bro.
Exactly. But listen, if you put a person in a situation where, to be real, in certain communities, the odds are very much so not in your favor. Yeah. So when you find other opportunities, you genuinely can't go based upon a common sense or a repercussion standpoint, because at that point, niggas is thinking about surviving and providing.
That's it.
It's literally, I'm not thinking about it a good or bad. I'm just thinking about I'm trying to survive. Some people actually have to go that route in order to survive. Though.
Some people choose to. I'm gonna get these good grades. I'm gonna get a scholarship. We shouldn't condemn one path due to the some paths need to be condemned.
Really, even though it's systemic,
killing people needs to be condemned. We don't condemn it.
Right. Killing people is a bad thing.
We need to condemn it, though.
Committing murder is wrong.
Yeah,
but that goes into who are these corporations that who fucking pay for that artist to get bigger views, nigga. Believe it or not, nigga, corporations invested in East Coast West Coast beef. Corporations invested in gangster rap. But to flood into our community for us to,
they invested in that shit anyway, even though they know what the message that nigga sending.
Right, and they have certain people that fall in love with it. But I'm talking about for the people that really are living and breathing that kind of life. Those niggas don't have no kind of options.
That's not true, son. It's not true.
It's not true. You think
no?
That,
listen.
You
listen.
think that from your standpoint?
No,
I'm listening to you, but I wasn't finished talking.
It's at some point
people
have to make choices.
Don't know any better, nigga. They have people in this world that don't know any better. You shaking your head saying that's crazy, but they have people that don't.
That's not true,
son.
Nah,
people.
Son,
no,
if you believe that everybody knows better, then you're tripping.
People know what they're doing is wrong and do it anyway. You think people that say I'm about to go hit this lick on Young Dolph. You think they didn't know that was wrong? They didn't think they didn't know that was more. Of course they did, but they're doing it anyway because.
No, finish. Go ahead. You tapping into something. Tap into it.
As what I said, it's in our community. Like I said, I'm a victim. I'm guilty of this. I get hyped when a nigga say some gangster shit on the song. Or nigga say some violent shit on the song. I'm guilty of this.
But you know, it's not just a black community that thrives off of violence, right? We got it in movies. We got it in.
I'm only talking about us.
Understandable, but I'm just saying we're not the only ones. And also, you're not trying to let people have basically. You're not giving, even if a nigga grown, nigga could be 26 and still make crazy ass mistakes.
I don't know a bunch
from their situation.
I don't know a bunch of artists. Like I said, I'm guilty. I don't want to make it seem like I'm just acting like I'm holier than thou, but it's a bunch of. I don't know no other.
Lucky Few Buck is my shit.
I don't know no other genre of music in which they just glorify crime the way hip hop does.
But again,
And like I
we're
said,
solely
and
making it.
and that's our shit.
I get it,
and
but we're solely making it like niggas just magically did that. I'm not gonna sit here
I'm not
let,
saying that
let
either.
that.
I don't want to make it seem like I'm saying that.
Because I want you to know that corporations like MTV, BET, VH1, all them niggas, they help promote that shit.
Right.
They help promote even outside of them. Your favorite fucking late night show, all that shit. They push all that.
Right, it goes back to even when we talked about the baby a couple months ago.
You know, so it's
the baby getting canceled for saying that shit that offended somebody, but he can talk about killing people.
Right.
Why? Because we like it. And then, like I said, it's what
pick and choose.
It's what we like. And once I think just to answer Reggie's question, it said at what point will that shit change? I think it would be the point in which we stop glorifying crime and violence.
But that's when we start attacking their dollars. But
that's fine. But maybe that needs to happen though. Is what I'm saying.
That goes into Reggie's point when he says, "Can we come together then?"
Yeah, I think we can. But I said he asked what would need to happen for that to happen.
Now I got another question for you. So you think we can come together? Now, do you think they'll let us?
I don't subscribe to that. I think at some like I said, when I said people don't like to take accountability.
But what do you mean by you don't subscribe to that?
To that people can let us do.
People
anything.
don't let us. Right. I don't
subscribe to that. You don't about to ask me some questions? I don't subscribe.
You don't subscribe to the fact that they take out all black leaders? You don't subscribe to that at all?
No.
That's crazy. I won't say that.
What you mean?
I won't say
when you say you don't subscribe to it.
He says he doesn't subscribe. He doesn't believe in that. He
You
doesn't
don't
think
believe
that
that?
they do that.
You don't think that they do that?
I don't subscribe.
No, I'm asking. Do you,
Right.
What?
I don't know. I'm asking. Do you think yes or no? You don't think that they do that?
No, I don't subscribe.
So you're saying that
I don't subscribe to that notion.
You don't believe that they do that? Okay, cool.
No, I don't subscribe to that notion.
That's crazy. That's crazy that you don't believe that. Oh my gosh.
It's nothing wrong with it, but
I'm just
son,
saying,
you should definitely be more aware.
No, listen. It's just I believe that, like I said, it's a certain time where motherfuckers got to start making decisions as adults. Cause most of this time we talking about adults making decisions.
What they have to do with niggas getting taken out by white people?
Who are being taken out?
No, we just talking about famous black leaders.
Like who?
Martin Luther King, Malcolm X.
Huey
P.
Newton.
I don't have to. But
I'm asking.
You know,
I'm saying I know. I'm asking you. I don't subscribe to
I'm
this
just saying
notion.
Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. Do I need to go any further?
About the Black Judas.
Yeah, because that was a long time ago.
About how the FBI got Black Judas to get that.
That was a long time ago.
To get
It
son
don't
killed.
matter, but they still doing
I
it.
believe during that time. I don't believe I don't believe it's happening in 2021. I don't believe it's happening in 2021.
You don't think that?
That's what I'm telling you. I don't believe it's happening in 2021.
Even
I'm not
the
denying.
Black Wall Street.
I'm not denying. You're bringing up
Take
old.
that shit
You're
out.
bringing up old shit.
But that has to do with right now.
I'm not saying that it never happened.
That
I'm not
has to
saying
do.
that it never happened. I'm saying in 2021, I don't think that's happening.
But the point is, who are the leaders? Who are the leaders from 2000? Who are the leaders from the 90s?
Maybe that's also an issue that we don't have enough leaders. But
Because they've taken them out.
That's true.
Systemically.
Anytime somebody actually have a voice, they see anybody have a voice,
And this is
they're
not
trying
me
to bring us
and this is not me
together.
trying to
That's fine.
pander
You guys-
or
At that point-
or push a message.
They go take it out, son.
you guys, like I said, that's your guys' opinion. I don't subscribe.
It's crazy.
I just don't subscribe. I just think, like I said, it's at some point it's at some point where adults have to make the appropriate decision.
But I'm trying to see what does that have to do with us getting taken out? What does adults making?
I'm not talking about that.
He's
no more.
referring to-
I'm just talking
he's
about.
referring to
I'm
the
talking about the
situations that-
situations in our community that the violence, all that shit. At some point, adults have to make decisions to not do wrong.
And
That's
it
all
has
I'm
nothing
saying.
to do with the gun store, liquor store, gun store, pawn shop.
Yeah,
liquor store.
and
It has nothing to do with that in the community.
I never said that.
But I'm just saying, you said.
That's why I
but-
said
but-
at some point, we have to take accountability. At some point, adults have to take accountability for their actions.
How I'm the nigga that get raped, but I gotta take accountability for being raped?
That's not.
Son,
That's a false equivalent.
Son,
That's a false.
it's not a false equivalent.
You can put 100 guns in front of me. I'm not gonna pick it up and shoot somebody that's in front of me.
That's you, son. You're speaking from
Exactly,
your perspective.
because
But you, son, were
We
raised
talk
completely.
right.
different.
We
don't
talking
know how I
about
was
niggas
raised.
that was
Son,
in the hood,
you-
son.
you've
We
told us
talking
how
about
you were
niggas
raised.
getting put in the hood. If you in the
Exactly.
hood, son,
And especially if you in the hood and you've been there your whole life,
it's very hard.
and you've never moved from any place. You've only been
At
there.
some
It's
point,
hard.
You have to take accountability.
Listen, son, it's hard for niggas to really get out of that shit. Like once you in that shit, son, it's real hard
And
for you to get out that
I never
shit.
said it wasn't.
He's just saying.
I'm only saying at
people.
some point, you have to take accountability for your own actions. At some point.
Could you answer this? We don't think that education plays a big part as well.
He never brought that
I
up.
agreed that. He said that, and I said, yeah.
No, I'm just asking.
But at
That's
some point, wherever that point is, we have to take accountability for our own actions. At some point.
But what about?
Hold on, pause. What kind of accountability? What would be the accountability we would be partaking in?
That I feel like it's kind of self-explanatory. Like,
no, it's not, because I don't understand.
Picking up a gun and going to shoot young Dolph at the cookie store.
Okay.
Violence.
Mm-hmm.
That's what.
But does that not have to do with trauma? Does that not have to do with nothing about?
Yeah, like I said, I'm not saying I've not said that none of that has nothing to do with it. But at some point, as a people, we have to take accountability and do the right thing.
You keep saying we have to take accountability and do the right thing, but what's the accountability?
I don't know how long you guys want me to spend on this topic. I'm just going to keep on saying the same.
What about white people taking
out.
accountability for actually why we in that situation? Because, I mean, you know that, like, with the hoods, whatever they want to call it, ghetto and all that.
Projects.
All that shit. The drugs, everything. They put all that shit in our community.
What accountability does the government take a part of part of that?
And that's what I'm saying.
Just all free will?
Because it's not just, like, at the end of the day, it's not just on us.
I didn't say just.
All people have
to
take
Never
accountability
said just.
as well.
I've acknowledged that there's other contributing factors this whole time, but at some point we have to take accountability for our own actions. And what happened, what's done is done. What all the redlining and whatever was put in our community all that time, it happened. It happened. But at some point, we have to take accountability.
You can't just make it seem so innocent.
I'm not making it sound.
I'm not making it sound innocent.
I'm not making it sound.
I'm not gonna make it say.
I'm not making it sound innocent.
But you're making it sound way easier and way more subtle than what it is.
I'm not making it sound subtle.
You have 400 years of niggas putting in a mindset in people.
It happened. What happened happened. And I'm just saying.
But the past is still relative to today.
Yeah, it's still happening today, son.
Okay.
Is that not true though? That it's not happening today?
I don't know what you guys want me to say, bro.
No, I'm asking. Is it not true that the same shit
nigga just trying to get a better understanding. That's all.
It's happening today.
Do you guys disagree at some point we have to?
No, I'm asking you a question.
I don't disagree with that. I agree.
That's all I'm saying, bro.
But answer that question.
What question are you? I've agreed that there's things that contribute. I've never not once said it's not other contributing factors. There are a bunch of other contributing factors, but at some point we have to take accountability for our own action. That's all I'm saying. At some point, I'm not saying that it's all on us. I'm just saying at some point we have to look at ourselves and say, okay, why am I doing this? Okay. At some point we have to look at ourselves and say, what's best for our people? At some point, I'm not saying it's all on us. I'm not saying
go
that.
outside of all
I'm
that and
not
just
saying
say,
that. I'm not saying that at all. Don't take me wrong for like I'm blaming it. I'm saying it's all our fault. We doing this to ourselves. But I'm just saying at some point, as a people, we have to take accountability. That's all I'm saying.
No, that's what we're trying to get. We were just trying to dive a
I've
little
said that
deeper.
the whole time.
We were just trying to dive a little deeper into it,
time.
though. That's all we're trying to do. We just want to dive a little deeper into it.
Yeah, that's all right. So
that's all.
I'm not getting frustrated. I'm just saying you guys keep asking me the same question. I just keep on giving you the same answer.
But you weren't actually explaining
you wasn't
it.
Explaining.
You just kept saying the same thing.
I think
you literally kept saying the same thing without saying anything.
Accountability is pretty self-explanatory. But hey,
look,
well.
Nah, sometimes
that's not.
Sometimes you have to explain, son.
Okay.
That's all we were trying to get.
Anywho, I don't know where I want to go after. RP Young Dolph once again.
Shout out to my son.
RP Young Dolph. I hope justice is brought for my son, because
it's gonna be tough, man.
We can't have shit like that happening to leaders in our community. And
facts.
And like I said, because that's a leader that was taken out by our own people. Y'all want to talk about Adele or the Grammys?
We can do Adele. We can do the fire that was produced to us so swiftly and elegantly.
Miss Adele. What that been called? 30?
30. 30, boy. That was a 30.
30 for 30.
That was a 30.
Miss Adele, she put out that shit.
She put out that work, nigga. She really gave us that fire, to be honest.
I'm not gonna lie, son.
Because I thought Easy was gonna be just the one.
You thought it was gonna be a one type thing?
Number 2, I don't remember the name of that bitch. But that second song came on, I said, "Oh yeah."
I ain't gonna lie. Let me talk to you real quick, Adele.
Then she got one song called "Drink Wine." I said, "Yeah, you."
Let me talk to you, Adele. Look here.
You my friend.
You took me there, Adele.
Easy on Me is the second song on the album.
You took me there. I ain't gonna lie. This is the first time ever where I've added the whole album
Easy on Me is the second song on the album. I don't know why.
on Apple Music.
You must be thinking about
Cause
My Little
I
Love.
definitely, yeah.
My Little Love is that shit.
This is my first time I added the whole album on Apple Music. I've never added a whole album. I've always went in there and just picked certain songs that I wanted. But this is the first time I've added a whole album. Her album was literally perfect. No skips, 10 out of 10. The shit was perfect.
I get that bitch a 9.5.
I have the whole album on my shit. I ain't never in my life do that shit.
That in your life?
Never.
So it's the best album you ever heard is what you're saying?
Because he said he didn't skip nothing with Drake.
He did say that, but
I definitely told you I skipped Way Too Sexy. I say that every single time.
Actually on our album review, you actually called Drake's album perfect is what you said that. But it's okay.
You did.
I did say I skip it though. Did I not
You
say
said it was perfect, but you did say you skipped one. You did
like
say
I
you
said,
skipped one.
no skips, Adele. Perfect album. 10 out of 10. I'm bumping you right now. I bump you. Wake up. I'm bumping you.
No,
it's
is
hard
a
to
vibe.
even pick a favorite song. That's how fire that shit. I have like 6 songs on that bitch. That's probably my favorite. I can't pick one favorite song.
As crazy as it sounds, though, Adele gave us.
She gave us
one
heat, son.
of the best albums of the year.
She did.
Next to Donda. For sure.
Get the fuck, nigga. What this?
I agree.
Next to
What
Donda.
the fuck?
Donda's my album of the year.
Yeah. I love
If I'm
CLB, but Donda.
keeping
dead ass.
you
Donda
are
is-
you don't like Donda, but the general
literally
consensus is that Donda's a masterpiece, and
next
that's
to-
what I think. I think
next-
Donda's a masterpiece.
Next to
me.
Donda, it's Adele, son. Literally. Because she, not only did she put out 12 fire fucking songs,
Is it just 12?
it's 12, right?
Yeah, because some of them bitches like 6 minutes long.
She put out 12 fire ass songs.
Nigga, I can't even believe y'all.
Each song is
So it's
heat.
only you that don't like Donda.
There's only one
There's
song.
plenty of niggas that
There's
don't
only
like
one
Donda.
song on the Adele
I'm not the
album
only person.
that I
CLB
skipped out
fanboys.
on.
It's niggas that don't like that shit.
Son, but
Donda
niggas,
was fucking trash.
Okay.
son, you know that you're in the minority with that
This
shit.
is not a Donda conversation.
I'm not,
So
son.
don't even focus
but
in on that
anyways,
Like I
again,
said, perfect album.
shit. Let him say it. You
10
we
out of
heard
10.
Noah, let him talk.
10 out of 10, Adele. I love you.
we all love you, Miss Adele, and like I said, it was only one song where I was like, I can skip. It was just one. It was towards in the middle. I forget which one it was, but it was just the one.
At the end of that bitch, it was period.
After that, son,
Towards the
everything
end,
was
she was coming with it.
Everything was not only a non-skippable, everything else was required to play. Like I had to listen to the rest of it.
Nah, I added that.
Because
shit.
at first,
Lie.
to be real with you, I genuinely wasn't going to listen to it at first because I was going to forget about it all over again. But until Son said something, I was like, all right, let me go ahead and listen to this. I made it seem like it was a task. I cut it on, son. I didn't realize I had it playing twice.
But I ain't gonna lie though, in the
I
car,
wound up having it,
that bitch
have
is
it
different.
playing twice without me even realizing that I had it playing twice.
nah, son, it was just fire. I think I listened to it over 5 times actually.
I didn't listen to it that much.
I had it on repeat, son.
I'm not even going to sit here and try to even cap like that.
I'm
I've
not
listened
capping,
to it
son.
twice. I'm not saying you cap. I'm not going to say I saw
That
saw
you listened to it 5 times?
No.
Like I said, man, Adele.
And this is the first Adele album I've listened to front and back.
Is this the best? One of the best R&B
It's not.
albums?
I don't think it's R&B.
I would consider it
Ooh,
R&B.
that's a good
Definitely.
topic because
I
think
I would say it's more pop or soul.
Pop?
I wouldn't say.
Nah.
It's not R&B. I would say
It's-
soul.
It's R&B.
I disagree.
Let him get him off. Let
I
him
would
get
say
him off.
soul. I don't think it's R&B.
Okay.
It's not R&B.
You know, there's a such thing as R&B and soul.
Talking
Yeah.
to the mic, son.
You know, there's a such thing as R&B and soul.
I'm aware of that. I just don't think. I just don't think this is R&B.
Question.
I just give my opinion.
Why?
That's very interesting.
Why is that?
I just don't. It don't give me that feeling.
I won't lie to you, son. When I listened to it, I was like, niggas might be mad at me for saying that this might be one of the best R&B albums of the year.
No, look at me, son. That was my next question. Is this one of the best R&B albums of the year? And I think so.
And you know why?
It's not one of the best R&B albums of the year. It's been one of the. Listen, let me finish my sentence. It's one. Listen.
I'm listening, but I'm
it's
making
one.
noise.
Listen. It's one of the best albums of the year. Period. Regardless of genre, it's one of the best albums of the year. No. Period. It don't have to be even categorized or even put into any genre. Out of all the albums that came out this year, it's one of the best
for sure.
Period. No matter what genre.
Like it can only be about 4 or 5 albums that should be up for album of the year.
Oh, never mind. I thought you were about to say
it's 10 out of 10.
Olivia Rodrigo's stuff.
Album.
Adele.
It was plenty of skips on that whole.
I'm just telling you what the people will say. Adele.
That's different.
Donda,
but the people love Adele though.
Maybe Drake, but Drake don't really get that appreciation. They really be slapping my son in the face.
What about Tyler the Creator then?
He's in there. He's already in there.
Absolutely.
That's without me even saying
Absolutely.
It. He's gonna get his flowers.
Absolutely. So he won several awards at the BET Hip Hop Awards.
But I definitely think that Adele produced. I'm gonna chill because everybody hates when I call stuff a classic, but it might be one of her best projects ever.
I think she only has 2. So
without me hearing, only her second one. Without me hearing the other 2 fully, because I listened to that front to back and I said, "This shit is some heat." Like
she took her time with that whole.
I hate to make it sound this way, guys, but it sounds like she's dating a black guy. It sounds like she's dating Rich Paul.
You funny.
This song not even about Rich. It's about her.
I know
it's about her husband.
her ex-husband. Yeah, but I felt it.
Nah, I felt that bitch too. I
felt all that sauce in every song, son.
It's I don't know.
I felt all the sauce in every song.
Even more,
and it's not about him being black, yeah.
Like
what you doing right there? Hold on.
It's my love in my head right now.
But no, look, yeah, just snap your fingers.
I'm thinking jazz though.
And then
like My Little Love give me straight jazz vibes.
But all her songs give you good like those snap your fingers vibes.
No, but the shit, like I said, the shit was amazing.
Yeah.
I'm just going back to thinking about the R&B thing. Like it give me more jazz, soul vibes rather than R&B. To me, I just wouldn't.
But nowadays,
what Apple Music got it at?
I thought
nowadays R&B is a construct of different kinds of sounds now. Cause like
your R&B got
jazz,
Apple Music got it as pop.
Genuinely, it's only because they did it because she's Adele.
That's true.
It's one of those things.
I consider it R&B.
Because if you close your eyes and
people was mad at what you call it. We talked about the AMAs. People was not mad. People was upset that Doja Cat won R&B Album of the Year
over Jasmine Sullivan.
Yeah, they said her shit was pop, which I agree with. Like
I wholeheartedly agree with the people.
Her shit was pop shit.
Even though
they gave her the R&B award over Jasmine Sullivan, what people thought deserved the R&B Album of the Year.
Even though I'm one of those people that deserve that think that Doja Cat deserves every
Jasmine
award.
Definitely should have won that for hotels. She should have won that shit.
Miss Sullivan, by the way.
Because what you call it,
Miss Sullivan,
and not even to say that which album is better, but I just don't. Doja Cat's album is clearly geared more towards the pop hip hop realm.
But if we're talking about an R&B album, Miss
Jasmine
Sullivan had the best, especially the one with Miss Lennox. Classic.
Yeah, she had that shit.
Sorry, I knew it was gonna slip out. Crazy. I knew it was gonna slip out eventually, but you gotta give Jasmine Sullivan her flowers.
I can see why people
shout out to Doja Cat.
Would be mad though. I definitely can see it.
But can you be mad at Doja Cat or can you be mad at the people that gave her the award?
The people that
they weren't mad at Doja Cat. I don't think they're just mad at.
That's why I think that awards rigged though.
I feel like anger gets misguided. Like when old boy beat Kendrick Lamar for Album of the Year.
Macklemore.
Right. It was misguided because that nigga don't control the Grammys giving him a Grammy for that.
No, he don't. But the industry controls it.
Right, but people got on him so hard that he wanted to give his Grammy away.
Nah, they was on him. But the industry do control that shit, and I think that all award shows are just fake and rigged.
Oh no,
to be honest,
it's all a stage. It's a performance.
Niggas watch the awards to see the performances, but as far as like the actual nominations and the people that's winning, have there ever been an
award show that got it right completely?
No, I've never.
I've been thinking about shit lately, and it's just like I feel like a lot of time, like it'd be arrogant of me to think that because it wasn't what I thought, that it wasn't right, or because of the people that I look at on social media, which is that my algorithms are geared towards me, that they wasn't right, type shit. I just think sometimes it'd be difference of opinion, and sometimes people look at the projects differently.
Nah.
I think it's just a little arrogant of me.
We don't think that award shows be politicking.
Absolutely.
Yeah, 1,000%.
And that's why I hate them.
That actually goes.
That's just why I don't agree with them.
Sometimes motherfuckers just disagree. Sometimes people just think something's better. I just don't think that the Planet Her album even belonged in that category. But we was talking about Adele.
That is true. We switch gears very fast, but keep up with us, please.
I will also give Adele album definitely 100% a 10. It was fire. My Little Love is my shit. I don't even have a kid, but
yeah.
I thought that was gonna be my favorite song until I started getting further into that bitch.
There's one song
My
quarter to the end
shit.
that's really fire.
But that's one of my favorite songs. It would be up there with one of my favorite songs.
Nah, she did that thing on that
That
bang.
sound like he ready to have a baby.
Because I remember when I heard I Drank Wine, I was like, oh shit.
Son, listen to me.
If she was,
Oh, shit,
When
nigga.
I Drink Wine I was like, whoa, that's me. Because
you
I
know
Drink
what,
Wine, bitch.
Every song after that, it was just like, fuck.
if
I
Because
can't
you
choose.
was gonna really like I Drink Wine.
I can't
And then
choose a favorite
songs
song.
after that shit came on.
She just
and you was
started hitting
like,
you
okay.
harder, bitch.
Yeah, no, right, exactly. She
It's
definitely
like,
started hitting you with the haymakers. Like, oh, you
thought it was over?
You thought, yeah. And not only that, I'm giving you 12 songs. Have fun.
Yeah, it was pure heat.
what was I say? Forgot. Fuck it. No, I about to say if she was cooking, she put her foot in this album.
Nigga,
For sure.
what?
This shit simmered.
And
This-
the baby
this
toes.
This shit was marinated for a long time. It simmered. She let the flavors incorporate. She actually put it in the refrigerator, and you actually ate it the second day because that's when the food is the best.
She marinated the
And that's
meat.
when she gave it to you, type
Yeah.
shit.
She put that voodoo in the spaghetti.
No, you didn't. Shout out to
Anyways.
Adele, man. Shout out to Adele.
Yeah, but definitely shout out to Adele. Amazing
For
album.
real.
30.
Love it.
For real, because
30 for 30.
it was
It's a great,
impeccable
great project.
album.
One of the best projects of the year.
Facts.
Undoubtedly, for sure. But since we was talking about awards, the nominations for the Grammys came out today. They were released.
They're going to think I won a
When the
Grammy.
Grammys is?
They're going to think I won a Grammy.
I don't think it's this year. I think it's sometime next year.
Yeah, 2022
I'm
for
not
sure.
watching that shit. Fuck the Grammys.
Niggas don't ever watch the Grammys, son. But niggas know who won.
Boys
That's so
do
true.
know who won, but
We never watch the Grammys, but we pay attention to the shit because
I actually want to get a better
wanna know who
look
won.
at some
there
shit.
has there ever been a year when niggas haven't been mad at the Grammys?
no, niggas mad at them all the time.
All the time because they don't get shit right. So I always get
told you
perplexed
They
by
literally
when
be politicking,
when boys
son.
get excited about the Grammys, and every year we know they not gonna give us the shit
They
we want.
politics, huh?
But sometimes you gotta look at shit. It be like sometimes like we be get mad at something that won album of the year album we never even heard before though. But that's just
Certain
us,
shit
though.
is
'Cause it's
understandable.
Like, I don't even know if that's good. Or not.
Son, listen to me. If Olivia
be
Rodrigo
that
win,
shit.
I'm not mad at that shit. I understand that.
But
It's depending on what else out there though.
not if you but sometimes it'd be shit that like an album that we didn't even hear. Cause I never heard the Macklemore album. That shit might have been amazing, but I never heard that shit. I just think.
Well, let's be
King
real.
Master should've
Is
won.
it better than
Yeah,
Kendrick
I'm about to say
Lamar,
let's
though?
be.
I'm saying,
I was
but
gonna say
did you
let's be
hear it?
real though. But
I
compare-
did, but
let's be-
Kendrick,
Like I said, but none of us heard it. So
but
it's like
and that was damn right.
no, it was good
that's
Kid,
a
Mad
neck.
City.
That's a neck. It was good Kid.
But like I'm saying, we saying they're wrong,
What?
but we didn't even give it the shit the
One of the albums that shifted the fucking culture
But
of
we
hip hop.
didn't even give this shit. We didn't even listen to it. We didn't even listen to the one that won. So like, how can we really say it don't deserve it?
Who's a better artist?
Why does that matter? That doesn't matter. That's irrelevant.
We're getting into
That's
the aspect of
literally-
albums.
Who's a better album does not matter. I can be a better artist than you, but you make a better album than me this time.
That is a
nigga,
fact.
We watching basketball right now. Damian Lillard is a better player than the other side, but nigga have a better game than him that day. He still deserves player of the game.
Not over Kendrick. Fuck that. Nigga,
Anyways.
it's K Dot.
But about the,
I feel you, son.
I like doing this. This is it'll be our third time giving our predictions on the awards and shit like that. So we got record of the year. Like I said, I'm looking at a lot of these. Half of these, I don't know. I Still Have Faith in You, ABBA, Freedom, John Bat.
What? Album of the year?
Record.
Oh.
Freedom, John Baptiste, I Get a Kick Out of You, Tony and Lady Gaga. Peaches about Justin Bieber. I don't even like that song. Right on Time, Brandy Carly, Kiss Me More, Doja Cat and SZA, Happier Than Ever, Billie Eilish, Montero, Call Me By Your Name, Lil Nas X, Driver's License, Olivia Rodrigo,
Damn, that's a lot.
and Leave the Door Open, Silk Sonic.
And these are all for record of the year.
Yeah.
Why there's so many?
So this is when I say
I'm
that
giving this bit to Silk Sonic, but I think that's the song of the year.
if that doesn't win, if
I would not be mad at Driver's License.
Driver's license on there
I
too.
literally said that.
Yeah,
right
driver's
Okay,
license on it.
okay.
I wa-
Well,
But I wouldn't be surprised if Kiss Me More won as well, though.
Nah, not over
Not
driver's
over-
license and leave me more on leave
the
the
door
open.
open,
And
nigga?
driver's license.
it got to be between those two.
I wouldn't be
'Cause
surprised.
I left
gotta
my
be between
son.
those two. Gotta be.
I got my driver's license years and years ago. I'm 29. I got my driver's license
this
last
man.
week. Just like we
I ain't gonna lie, I can't
always
even
talk
because
about.
it was like four songs on that bitch that I've never heard.
Let me say the ones that I think you know. You got Peaches, Justin Bieber, Kiss Me More, Doja Cat,
And no
Montero,
hate on
Lil Nas
JB.
X, Driver's License, Olivia Rodrigo, and Leave the Open Silk Sonic.
No,
I ain't
listen.
gonna lie, I feel like that's kind of hard.
But no hate on JB. But
For me, it's not hard. For me, Leave the Open is the song of the year.
But how did
Hands
Peaches
down.
get nominated for record
I don't like
of
that song.
the year?
Don't
Nah,
like
that
song.
bitch be bumping.
Son, stop.
No, me and you don't like that song, but
No,
since everybody else like that song.
Nah, son.
Peaches?
Yeah.
Niggas
People
fuck
like
with
that
that shit.
The
son.
record of the year. Record. The
Yes,
single
nigga,
record.
Everybody else
wear
like that song.
shit out.
Everybody else like
That
that.
shit
song.
was.
Everybody else like that song. Me and you don't like it, but
I'm
everybody else
spreading.
like that
I'm
shit.
spreading love. Shout out to JB for being so positive and changing his life around.
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like that's
But
just a hard
Peaches
one.
is not my
For
fucking
me,
shit at
it's
all.
not really that hard. It's Leave the Door Open because that's
Leave the door open.
Leave the
undis-
Open is my song of the year.
Leave the
period.
door open is undisputed.
Even before the nominations came out, in my head, when I thought about the best song of the year or the song of the year for me was Leave the Door Open, hands down.
You want to know
Like I
why?
said, I wouldn't be surprised if Driver License won.
But you don't want to know why Leave the Door Open would be the record of the year? Everybody sung it word for word.
Bar for
Grandma,
bar.
Mama, Papa, Daddy, Baby, Auntie, Uncle. Your dog was singing it.
So that's your final answer, Leave the Door Open?
Oh yeah, come on,
Me too.
undisputed, undisputed, son.
Did your answer Kiss Me More, really?
I'm not saying it's Kiss Me More. I wouldn't be surprised if it was Kiss Me More. But I'm gonna go ahead
I'd be
and
flabbergasted.
I'd be mad.
I'm gonna say
I'd be-
it's between, like I said, Peaches, Kiss Me More, and Leave the Door Open.
So you would put Kiss Me More over Driver's License?
Just go ahead and say yes, nigga.
Yes or no?
He's gonna
Yeah.
say yes.
Oh, that's okay.
really
Moving-
crazy.
Moving on.
That's really
I
crazy.
like Kiss Me
and
More, son. Kiss Me
I
More
love
fire.
Doja Cat more than anything, son.
So we have album of the year. We Are John Baptiste. I don't know who that
Who the
is. He must be popping. We don't listen to him.
I was just about to say.
Love for Sale.
Can a
Tony.
nigga be popping if you don't really hear him?
Yes,
if he ain't
son.
touching the culture?
Yes,
Nah,
nigga,
that's
we-
true.
I didn't know who Anita was.
He's popping over
since,
there.
Since months ago, I didn't know who Anita was.
But guess what we do now? And we had to
But
find
I'm saying,
out.
but she was popping before that.
It's cool, but we know.
Nah, it's a lot of
It's
people
people-
that's popping that
Like I
we
said,
do not know about.
That's the arrogance I'm trying to get out of myself. It'd be shit like I don't know, so it can't be that good. But that's me. That's arrogance.
Well, I'm not saying it's not good, but
He could be the biggest shit in the world.
Nah, it's shit that we just don't know
We got
about.
said We Are John Baptiste, Love for Sale, Tony Bennett, Lady Gaga, Justice, the Justin Bieber album. We have Planet Her, Doja Cat, Happier Than Ever, Billie Eilish, Back of My Mind, Her. Shout out to her for getting up.
are these albums of the year?
I'm assuming this is her first Grammy. Yes, I'm assuming this is her first Grammy nomination. Shout out to her. What are you about to say? Montero, Lil Nas X, Sour, Olivia Rodrigo, Evermore, Taylor Swift, and Donda, Kanye West.
How did Taylor Swift get?
Nigga, it's Taylor Swift.
Nigga, no,
stop
stop.
acting
No,
like-
fuck that. Stop.
you
It's
saying-
nigga.
Taylor
How did she-
Swift, nigga.
Sing the fucking song that she
I
put out this
can't.
year.
You don't listen to Taylor
I
Swift?
don't
Nigga, I
listen.
do listen to Taylor Swift. That's the difference.
But I
Listen
don't
to the
listen to
album?
her.
Did you listen to the
I
album?
didn't even know she had an album, nigga.
So why does that mean it's not good?
Because it must have not been popping for me to
That's
not
not
know
true.
it.
That's arrogant.
No,
That's
it's-
arrogant.
it's not
Look at me, son.
arrogant.
That's arrogant.
It's Taylor
Son.
Swift.
Have you heard a record from Taylor Swift this year? Yes or no?
That doesn't matter.
Well, not
It
this year.
it literally does not matter.
It don't.
It doesn't.
It's Taylor
It,
Swift,
just
son.
because we haven't heard doesn't mean her album wasn't amazing. It doesn't mean.
And at the end of the day, it's Taylor Swift. That's all I'm
we
gonna
gonna we gonna do that.
her
For
album
real?
could. I didn't hear the album. I'm not gonna say it don't deserve to be nominated if I didn't hear it.
I'm not saying it don't deserve to be
That's what you
nominated,
sound like.
bruh,
You
but
sound
it's
mad
just-
that it's
You was
nominated.
upset.
It's just I never heard nothing.
It's Taylor Swift.
I didn't even hear a first song, a third song. She did have a song, nigga. The one where she fucking man, I can't think of the name of that bitch.
Even if we heard the one song, that
When
don't
she
mean the album wasn't fire.
na-na-na-na-na-na.
Let's not act like Taylor Swift wasn't the biggest thing for years.
Why the
in a
fuck
row.
are we making the past relative to why she got
Son,
nominated
it's not the.
now?
It's
Because
not
it's-
relevant. Hold
it's
on.
because
Don't even.
Taylor
no,
Swift.
let him answer.
It's
Because
Let
no,
him
that's
answer.
not even true. What he just said
No,
is not
because
true.
he said it's
She-
because it's
but
Taylor
that-
Swift.
He wrong. She might have put out an
Nah,
amazing
nigga.
project. You about to focus in on something that don't matter. She might
I'm
have
not
put out.
focusing
None of us
on
heard
something
it.
that don't matter. I'm actually focusing on the fact that there's been multiple times where boys never heard any like never even attempted to listen to Taylor Swift.
Do you have social media? When you get social media?
Hold on. All of this is
That's
not
another relative factor that you don't
it's-
even be on social media to even.
It's not relative at all because
Not relative?
Well,
it's
I've
not
been
because
on
I've-
social media and I've
pause.
still never seen
Social media
anything
has
about
nothing to do with it
Taylor
because
Swift
I
album.
did.
I've
I saw
gone.
she sold almost 600K first week.
I didn't see that.
Sales have nothing to do with what I'm talking about right now.
But I'm saying
talking about,
the shit was popping. Is what I'm saying.
I'm talking
you just
about-
didn't see it because you're not in that world.
You're making that point, but that's poo because there have been multiple times where I've never had social media and I could sing 4 Taylor Swift songs word for word without even having to listen to an album and be like, this bitch was probably fire because of all these songs that was on there was so fire.
You hating on Taylor Swift right now.
I'm not hating. I'm being honest.
You
I'm giving
You're
you
not
that
being
word.
honest because you don't have an opinion on the album because you didn't hear
Niggas
it.
gonna tell me I'm not being honest about
I'm saying-
what I feel because I haven't heard
No,
the
I'm
album.
not saying that, but like
You just said that. You just said
No,
I'm not being honest.
You're not being honest about how. Are you being honest about how you feel?
Yeah,
I'm saying you're not
I
being
am.
honest about what the album is because you didn't hear it.
It's not about me not being honest about
The
it.
album could have been popping. The album could have been the hottest shit out.
Right, but guess what? I don't know because I didn't hear shit about it. That's the point.
So
That's the motherfucking point.
Does that mean she shouldn't be nominated?
Son.
Six Sonic album was amazing. People didn't want really talking about it like that. Their album was great.
You think people wasn't talking about it like that for
They
real?
wasn't. We literally talked about it last week on the
You right.
podcast and niggas
You
weren't
right.
talking about it like that.
You're right. You're right.
And that shit was great.
But you know what it was for Silk Sonic? What really messed them up? They took too long, son. They waited way too long to push that.
I don't think it don't matter how long.
Son,
That's
listen
what I'm
to
saying.
me.
That don't make that.
Leave the door open. What we was waiting on after
Let's
that?
get back to what we was talking about, bro.
It don't matter how long it takes.
That don't take away from how good the album is. But let me say it again. Album of the year. We Are, John Baptiste, Love for Sale.
I'm gonna have to look up that boy.
Lady Gaga and some nigga named Tony. Justice, Justin Bieber, Planet Her, Doja Cat, Happier Than Ever, Billie Eilish, Back of My Mind, her. Shout out to her again for getting her first Grammy nomination, I'm assuming.
This is her
Montero.
first one?
I'm assuming she hasn't been out that long. So.
Wow.
Nah, she been out for a while.
Yeah, but
I
she was
thought
like,
she
she
got
wasn't like,
nominated before.
she hasn't been big long. Like she was underground first. That was back when a nigga named him was copying all his songs.
Damn, they had a nigga named him.
Yep. Montero, Lil Nas X, Sawa, Olivia Rodrigo, Evermore, Taylor Swift, and Donda, Kanye West.
Who you say you going? Who you think gonna win?
Nigga, who I think gonna win?
Uh-huh.
I don't know who I think is gonna win.
I ain't gonna
Who
lie.
I want
Why
to win?
so many people though?
Who
That's
I-
a lot
nigga,
of
that's-
Albums
nominations.
that come out this year.
It's like 10 albums they put on there.
They can't narrow that shit down though.
They did, nigga. That was the narrow one.
Fuck.
And Drake didn't make none of that, by the way. Crazy.
Drake don't deserve it in my opinion, but in my opinion, it would be Donda.
Drake
Not
don't
just in my
deserve
opinion.
it.
Donda was a masterpiece to me.
Donda was fire.
Donda is a
And
masterpiece.
the fact that Adele isn't on there, because I mean, she just put her
She
shit
just
out.
dropped that shit, though.
Her shit couldn't even. Yeah, her shit can't even touch it. But I'm just saying, if anybody, I'll give it to either Kanye or I'll give it to Olivia Rodrigo.
My phone for sure just filled up. That's
But
okay.
if it was up to me,
I could see.
I
Lil
would give
Nas
it to-
X winning.
I would give it to Doja Cat because
Nah, Lil Nas X shit was not fucking with Kanye shit. Kanye shit, crazy.
That shit was pool,
I mean, for the kids might have
that
liked
shit was terrible.
the kids might have liked Sun shit more than Kanye shit. To be honest with you,
I'll take
That's just
anything
the
on
kids.
on that list except Donda. Some of that shit I ain't even much here, but I'll take it over
but
Donda.
at that point, you know that you sound like a hater, right?
He
I'm
does.
not hating. The shit was trash.
No.
It's that hating.
Why you pestering?
that's
You
me
know
saying
you
that
know
it
where
was
he's
trash.
at on this. I don't know why you about to grill him on it. Why?
It's because
Why?
it's genuinely hate at this point.
I'm not hating. I
Son,
just
listen
didn't
to
like
me.
it.
Listen to me, son.
It's that hater that's me just not liking.
You are biased against Kanye West, meaning you just genuinely don't like him.
I like Kanye.
Get the fuck.
When did I say I don't
You
like
don't.
Kanye?
You express how you don't like Kanye multiple times without
did
you saying,
when
without
did
you ever saying you don't like Kanye West.
when did I
you've
ever
expressed
say
on-
that I didn't like Kanye? Let me know
So
that.
why you have to grill him on this when you like?
All right, son.
I
I'm
never
Why?
said
For
that.
what?
son. I like Kanye.
But Donda's
Donda
trash.
That's it.
That's the. You see what I'm saying?
Song of the year, Bad Habits. Fred Gibson. That's Ed Sheeran's song.
Bad habits.
A Beautiful Noise. Alicia Keys and Brandy.
Alicia Keys and Brandy, nigga.
Do you see what the
fuck?
fuck I'm saying,
How
nigga?
come I ain't hear this shit? Alicia Keys and Brandy?
And we would be able to know about that, right?
Oh my god.
But we ignorant.
Driver's License. Olivia Rodrigo and who that is. Fight for You. Her.
Alicia Keys and Brandy.
Happier Than Ever. Billie Eilish. Kiss Me More. Doja Cat and SZA.
Damn, them niggas get
Leave
all
the Door
nominated,
Open.
son.
Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak.
Nigga, it's the same
Silk
niggas
Sonic.
every time.
Montero. What the fuck?
Damn, these
Song of the year?
niggas, they are here.
Son,
Lil
listen to me.
Nas X
It's-
and Peaches, Justin Bieber again.
It's
Again,
the same niggas.
easily-
Every award show.
again,
Leave the door open again.
again, it's pretty much easy for me. It has to be between driver's license and leave the door open.
It's undisputed.
It's not even.
At that point, they just taking turns. Who
These,
gonna win it?
these other people are not even a factor to me.
You want me
At
to tell
all.
you what they might do though?
And if they give it to anybody else outside of them two, it's downright blasphemous.
But they might give it to one of them on like one of the other categories, and then give it to the other person on a different category.
But it has to
That's
be.
how they play.
But it either has to be
Just so
Olivia
everybody can get
Rodrigo
one.
or Bruno Mars.
But I'm gonna agree as well and say either now. Let's not sit here and act like Ed Sheeran is not the one as well. I've never did I ever hear it?
And this is
No.
the shit I'm talking about. What's the song then?
Bad Habits is huge. I don't
know.
I never heard that, but Bad Habits is. It's been on top 10 billboards. We just don't listen to it. It's huge. It's huge.
Ed Sheeran, son.
bro.
Why you like
at some point a nigga got to be able to listen to some shit to feel some type of way. I don't give a fuck if it was on the billboards or not. If that shit did not reach me, and this is not me,
You know how self-centered you
Listen,
sound right
I'm
now?
not trying to be
You hear
self-centered
him right now?
I'm
You
just
sound
trying
like
to figure
if I didn't hear it, it wasn't hit.
Did you hear it?
But
No, but I know
Did
it's
you hear
huge.
it?
I didn't.
Nobody heard it.
But
There's not nobody.
Listen,
It's three niggas on the couch
let's
right
think
now.
about this though.
Trust and believe. If we go in the chat, if we go to a couple people in person, hey, by the way, have you listened to the Ed
actually
Sheeran
have.
album?
I
They
might
probably have.
have heard the shit
But
and not even know I heard it.
But
Really?
let's ask this though.
Really?
Is Ed Sheeran not the one?
He's the fucking one.
That's all I said.
But
I
that
just said let's act like
Just
he's
because-
not the one.
but-
Isn't this a possibility that song can win? I've never heard it, but it's a possibility that it could win because that nigga the one. The nigga be dropping fucking music and niggas love that shit.
Normally when Ed dropped that fire, what you do?
Son, I'm telling you,
Not
Bad
all the
Habits is
time.
one of the biggest songs.
I
of the
only
year.
know like 2 songs by the nigga.
Son, let me tell you that normally when Ed Sheeran drop, you normally hear it.
What's
telling
that
you.
one song?
Do you listen to the radio?
Nigga, I have no choice.
That's the
I listen
only
to the
song that I
radio.
know about Ed Sheeran. Other than that,
listen to
nigga, I
the
know
radio.
nothing else. But let's not
I
act
ain't
like
gonna
he's not the
lie.
one. son.
You sound a little self-centered and arrogant right now. I ain't gonna
No,
lie to
you're
you.
just trying to spin it like I'm self-centered and arrogant.
I'm sa-
but when I'm
That's
not,
how
I'm
it
not gonna
sound.
speak
I'm just saying
for
'cause
everybody.
it's like you keep on saying if we didn't hear it, I'm willing to admit that just because I didn't hear it doesn't
That's
mean that
not
it
what I'm
wasn't very
saying.
popular.
You're misinterpreting what I'm saying. What I'm saying is normally when those people that you say are so fire drop, it's a resounding. Everybody's damn near heard it. I'm just because I understand
But
what you're
look.
saying. Just because I haven't heard it now doesn't mean that it's not the shit. But if I haven't heard it at this point, to this juncture of it being nominated for a Grammy,
If we didn't have a channel, I would never heard Easy on Me.
what's easy on me?
The Adele song.
You'd have heard that shit.
I wouldn't have.
Son, there's no way.
Listen to me.
Son, there's no way.
No, I'm gonna tell you for a fact. I have not heard
That bitch even come on.
Listen,
What's it called?
let me talk.
Nigga, let me
I
talk.
haven't heard Easy on Me without me going to click on it. I've not heard it. I don't listen to the radio. I don't have any radio. The only music I hear is the music I turn on. There's no other places where I even hear music.
I think you'd have heard it.
Well,
son.
Apple Music got this
Because
function.
you want me to tell you what? It's a
I
lot
don't
of music.
hear music that I don't turn on.
Apple
Listen.
Music got this function called Infinity.
You saying that?
where
I don't
it
use
put on
that. I don't know what that
suggest-
is.
Oh.
Listen, you
I don't know
saying
what that
that,
is.
son? But it's a lot of shit that you hear unintentionally. Let's go to TikTok.
I don't watch
You don't
TikTok.
have TikTok, son.
But I'm just saying.
I don't
though.
use TikTok though.
even Instagram. Niggas post TikTok videos on Instagram.
I don't watch that either.
So you don't be on Instagram watching videos?
No, listen. I'm about to tell you something for real shit. I made it a point out of like the last month or so that I feel like I be wasting my time. I was talking to somebody. I was like, "How you feel when you scroll on Instagram?" She was like, "I don't know. How you feel?" I was like, "I feel mindless. When I'm scrolling on Instagram, I'm just watching video after video. I feel like I'm wasting time. And I feel like I'm just wasting time away.
Damn, how long you on Instagram, son?
But because it just be random shit, and I'd be like, "Why am I watching this shit?" So
How long ago you made this conscious
I
decision?
said like a month and a half ago.
said about
I
a month.
do not watch reels on Instagram. I get on Instagram, I try to post something on my story, and I get off that shit.
But
I just
I
just
don't-
remember you telling me like it was you like, yeah man, this shit was blowing up on until I heard this shit on TikTok.
That was
I
a long
just heard
time-
you
when's
say
the
that
last time I
plenty of
said that,
times.
though?
It wasn't that long ago. son.
It was a long time ago.
It probably was like a few weeks ago. son.
It wasn't. Like what?
it's probably
Son,
like 2
I
weeks.
can't tell you exactly, but I know
I'm
that
telling
you
you,
said that
it's
before.
been a long time. I'm telling you. And if you can't give me an example, I'm telling you, I haven't said that in a long time.
I can't. I'm telling you that you've said it, but I just don't
It
remember.
hasn't been recently, is what I'm telling you.
It has been. Son. It's probably been like
It
a few
hasn't
weeks
been.
ago.
It hasn't been recently.
It has been, son.
hasn't.
Let me see. I'm actually about to think.
It has. I can go to our channel right now.
It don't matter. At this point. It don't matter.
But I don't hear music outside of me turning it on. So like I said, I would not have heard Easy on Me if I did not go to listen to the shit. If I didn't have this channel, I probably wouldn't even clicked on it there. I just Adele dropping the music, and I wouldn't have gave a fuck, to be honest. If I didn't have a fucking a channel that we listen to music on, I would never heard Easy on Me.
I'd have clicked on that shit.
I feel like that shit would have popped up eventually.
I'd have went.
Whether you intentionally listen to it or not.
The only reason I even know who Adele is because
you probably could have been in the mall.
It's not. I don't go to the mall.
That's how you get clothes. You order
I
online.
haven't shopped in a long time.
You can order.
And when I do get clothes,
right,
and
the last time right, not have to go to the mall.
And the last time I've got clothes, was definitely online shopping. I haven't went to the mall in a long time.
No,
I can't remember.
You order that shit online. Your shit can not fit. I need to see, nigga.
You gotta know your measurements.
And even when I go to the grocery store, I'm AirPods.
Huh?
I'm AirPods when I'm in the store.
I don't put both AirPods in.
Both in.
It's not happening.
Oh no, I gotta have.
I gotta have one ear out
just in case.
Yeah,
I need to know what's going on.
I would not go in a public place and wear two AirPods.
Like I can't go take out the trash with both AirPods in my ear. Nah,
nigga, I'm not taking out the trash with AirPods. Period. You at night or in the daytime? Nigga? Oh yeah, it's not happening.
What you mean?
Why would I have AirPods in, nigga? I need to.
What if I'm listening to a podcast while I'm walking?
Podcast. I can listen to that shit when I get back to the house.
Scary.
Damn right, nigga. Look here.
Either way, that's just my. It's certain people out there that only listen to one artist.
Most definitely.
That's what I'm saying. So, but they would be like, if there's people out there that only listen to Olivia Rodrigo, they're probably this is like, how the fuck is, like they don't even care who else is even nominated. Olivia Rodrigo should win every award to them. But that don't mean that Silk Sonic isn't huge. That doesn't mean that the other people that are on this list isn't huge. That doesn't mean we haven't heard them. We in our world, and that person has not penetrated our world. That doesn't mean it's not a great song. It shouldn't be nominated for one of the best things of the year.
Or certain things just might not be everybody's swag.
That's true as well.
Boys,
but that also doesn't mean it's not great.
Greatness is opinionated.
That's what I'm saying.
That's true.
And like I said, some things might be great, but it just haven't penetrated. You always hear about artists trying to tap into a new market. They trying to. It's some shit you got to penetrate.
Like how boys love Uzi.
I don't like him. Anyways, best new artist.
We're gonna let you say it. We're gonna say it if you don't.
I don't know how to pronounce that first nigga name. I ain't about to try.
Some nigga we ain't never heard of.
Afab, Jimmy Allen, Baby Keem. Shout out to Baby Keem.
Was this best new artist?
Mm-hmm. Glass Animals. Japanese Breakfast. I'm assuming that's a band.
Don't that sound fire?
That do sound fire.
Kid Leroy, Arlo Parks, Olivia Rodrigo, and Saweetie. Again, I don't know.
We know what.
I don't know how Saweetie's on this list. I feel like I'm hating on Saweetie, but
I was about to say,
I don't know how Saweetie's on this list.
After you said all that shit you said about all these other artists, and then Saweetie name come up, you don't know.
I listen to Saweetie. I know. I'm aware of Saweetie. I see almost everything Saweetie does, and I don't think she deserves to be as an artist. But that's just me though. But Olivia Rodrigo is clearly should be the winner for this.
Most definitely, without a doubt.
Without unquestioned.
Without a doubt. If she doesn't win, it actually is so set up that she wins. That's why they nominated everybody else.
I don't know who the other niggas is.
But Olivia Rodrigo's literally Olivia Rodrigo's probably gonna be nominated for Artist of the Year as well.
Who gonna win?
It's the same.
I don't know.
It's the same thing with the because I think we did that with Olivia Rodrigo already. Remember, what other?
You think she really not gonna win?
I don't know.
She's gonna show up and be there and everything.
Olivia Rodrigo is the person that I know.
And then Bet Money, she's gonna sit in the front row.
But like
she's winning.
This is our predictions.
But she I think this is the second time it happened where she was nominated for Best New Artist and Best Artist of the Year. I wouldn't be surprised if she was nominated for Artist of the Year. Period. So the new nigga, she not even competing with them. She competing with all the big dogs because she's
facts.
It's not even close.
Because she's sour.
Best Pop Solo Performance. Anyone, Justin Bieber, Right on Time, Barbie, Carly, Happier Than Ever, Billie Eilish, Positions, Ariana Grande, and Driver's License, Olivia Rodrigo.
Nigga, she ain't every single thing.
If it's not Olivia Rodrigo,
this is why Olivia Rodrigo is not competing with them niggas in the new art. Because everybody else that was in that new shit ain't even been nominated for nothing else. She been in almost every category.
Wait a second. When did Ariana Grande's album come out?
I don't know.
Last year, no? Did it get nominated for a Grammy already?
I guess not. I doubt she can be nominated twice.
I don't have to look into that.
She ain't every single thing. Nigga.
But they nominated Positions.
Yeah.
Wasn't that
I feel like she got nominated last year.
what was the name of my album?
Positions.
Oh, okay.
Because that's the one where she had POV, son. Remember?
POV.
No,
That's
that
that same
whole
album.
is.
That's the
Heat.
same album, son. That's
Nah,
what I'm
that's
trying
no
to figure out.
fire.
That's what I'm trying to figure out if
When she
that shit
dropped it.
came out last year and she already got recognized for how great that album was, or if she never got recognized.
Cause you
for
gotta
it at
realize
all.
we reacted to 34 plus 35, which is on that album. So and the remix, so it couldn't have been that long ago. It had to have been less than 2 years ago.
I feel like she had to have gotten nominated, because if she didn't, that's a snub.
I would say Positions over Driver's License.
Really?
Yep.
Switching the
Just 'cause
positions on you.
Nah, actually, I lied. Driver's
Driver's
License.
I was
license.
about to say.
I was lying.
It's
I
driver's
tried
license.
I tried the cake for my baby, but I couldn't.
No, I would love for Ariana to win that one because Olivia just already got 16 nominations.
I
But
tried. I tried, but I couldn't.
Olivia, she might have to bring a basket that bitch
son,
because
listen
she
to
gonna
me.
be bringing them
Driver's
hoes home.
license might go down as a classic song.
Nah, she like I said, so she might want.
It's gonna go
Come with
down
a-
as one
a
of those
basket.
songs of the
We got-
2020s.
She gonna have them hoes.
Best
Yeah.
pop duo / group performance. I Get a Kick Out of You, Tony and Lady Gaga, Lonely, Justin Bieber and Benny Blanco, Butter, BTS, Higher Power, Coldplay, and Kiss Me More, Doja Cat and SZA.
I'm just gonna go with
Butter.
I was about to say
At this point,
BTS for
it's
sure.
butter.
Probably
I'm just gonna
got
go
that
with
hoe.
the most popular because it
It's-
don't matter who's good. It's
it's
just
butter.
who's the most popular.
It's Butter.
Smooth
Best
like butter.
pop vocal album. Justin Bieber, Justice, Planet Her, Doja Cat, Happier Than Ever, Billie Eilish, Positions, Ariana Grande, Sour, Olivia Rodrigo.
This
Ariana,
confuses me. son.
Ariana Grande.
Best pop, right?
Vocal album.
It
So
has to go to
since they
Ariana
say
Grande.
vocal, it's not even close.
for the album, right?
Vocal,
For the whole fucking album.
vocal.
I'm going with Ariana Grande. Positions, nigga.
I wouldn't be surprised if Olivia won that too.
She's
though.
not fucking with it.
Son.
She's not fucking with Ariana
Vocally,
Grande. She's not
nigga.
in the same realm.
We're
I'm
talking
agreeing. I
pop
agree with y'all.
vocals.
I definitely agree,
She
but I
gotta
wouldn't
win
be
that.
surprised if Olivia won.
Olivia's a great. Actually, fuck that. Olivia's a phenomenal singer. Ariana Grande's Ariana Grande, nigga. That's. I can't even classify her in someone else's singing
I agree
category.
with you, son.
Because the only other nigga that's
she
up there
has
with
the
her like that is
vocals.
Mariah.
She has the vocals over Olivia.
Everybody.
But
That's
I
for
wouldn't be surprised if Olivia won.
You would be okay with that? It don't matter.
Yeah,
huh?
she already getting everything else.
That shit not even close to me.
It's kind of
Vocal,
crazy.
Only because that
Vocally.
word vocal is in there.
Right.
Vocal, it's not even
You
close.
pinpoint that shit. It's kind of like you can't push past everything else.
Vocal.
Because we're talking about your voice on the album. Is no comparison.
Vocal.
Ariana Grande got that shit.
I agree.
Best R&B performance. Lost You, some random lady. Peaches, Justin Bieber. Damage, Her. Leave the Open, Silk Sonic. Pick Up Your Feelings, Jasmine Sullivan.
I see they don't have no.
Ooh, nigga, that's my shit.
What they say?
Pick up your feelings?
No, but what's the category again?
Best R&B performance. But I don't think what you call it is R&B.
Why do they keep doing
Leave the
this?
Open.
Huh?
You don't think
It's
Leave
like
the Door
funk.
Open?
Let me say Silk Sonic as a group. I think it's like a funk group.
Funk is derivative from R&B. That's all it is.
Yeah, but
It's just a function of it.
I don't think it belongs in here. Like, I think it's.
What do you think the Isley Brothers are?
I think it cheats the rest of these. Like I think
I don't think it's cheating them.
I think Pick Up Your Feelings deserves to win this, but it's not a better song than Leave the Door Open. And for that reason, I don't think Leave the Door Open should be here. I don't think it belongs in this category.
But
I see what you're saying
Damage
because
was a fire song
because
as well, though.
because Pick Up Your Feelings is the true essence of R&B.
That's what I'm saying. And
I get what you're saying.
And
at
Leave the
that
Open is
aspect.
something a little different. You know
Leave
what
the
I'm
Door
saying?
Open
I don't
is
think it belongs in
already-
this category. And I think
is-
it robs the true R&B songs and gives them less of an opportunity to win something because they put things that aren't quite that.
But
in
it
the same
doesn't.
category.
It doesn't not make it R&B either. If that makes sense, it doesn't make Leave the Door Open not R&B.
Leave the
'cause
door.
Leave the Door
It's
Open.
R&B for sure.
Because all R&B stands
I
for
disagree.
is rhythm and blues. If Leave the Door Open isn't rhythm and blues, I don't know
Yeah.
what is.
That's true. It's R&B, but I still wouldn't be surprised if her won as well.
Out of,
yeah, huh.
out of all those songs, Leave the Open is the best one.
Yeah.
So I think that should win.
Yeah.
If it's in that category, Leave the Open's the best song in that category.
If we're
so it
talking
should
about
win.
best song and strictly that,
Better than I ain't gonna lie.
the
Damage
Door.
didn't pick up your feelings.
Leave the Door Open.
Leave the Open's the best song.
Come on, son, be real.
Them songs hit, son.
They hit.
Yeah, they're just
don't
not better.
get me
They're
wrong.
just not better than Leave the Open.
They're not better than Leave the Door Open.
It's just not better than Leave the Open. That's just
It's
all it is.
unfortunate because they
Shout out to
fucked up.
fucking her. It's
I
like-
have to disagree
How?
because
Because they're better songs.
Pick Up Your Feelings and Damage, I think, are better songs than Leave the Door Open. Yes.
You're so funny.
Am I?
Damaged is a
Yes.
better song than Leave the Door Open.
To me, yes.
It's a fire ass song. Don't get me wrong. But Leave the Door
Leave
Open.
the Door Open fire as well.
Son, they had Lil Baby singing Leave the Door Open.
That's fine.
They had Lil Baby singing Damage?
I don't know.
Exactly.
He probably was,
Exactly.
but
No,
they
no,
probably
no,
just
no,
didn't
no,
get caught on
no,
camera.
they wasn't.
It don't
They
matter.
wasn't.
Damage, Pick Up Your Feelings, fire songs.
You know what you're doing right now?
What?
You got your cape on.
I don't have my cape on at
It's
all.
flying
son.
in the wind. It's flying in the wind.
I think that those two songs are just better. That's it.
Genuinely?
Yes.
Rigorous honesty?
Yes.
Wow.
Those songs are better than me.
That's crazy. I mean, it's nothing wrong with it because, again, both of those songs.
Nobody's saying any one of those songs is a song of the
Both
year.
of those songs are phenomenal. Leave the Door Open
Just
was
some-
the anthem of the entire year.
That's
Therefore,
it's
making
just
that
a difference.
bitch
It's just a difference.
a
I'm not gonna
far,
argue, Reggie.
a far, I hate to say superior, but a far more recognizable and just
I
super,
agree, though. It was the song of the year for
super
sure.
catchy, super catchy.
It was a song of the year.
But Pick Up Your Feelings was fire. That's grown in. But you know what that is? Grown and sexy.
So is Loaded Open.
Leave the Door Open, not grown and sexy.
Leave the Door Open.
It's grown and sexy.
Listen, it could be intended for grown and sexy, but it just leans into everyone's lane because it's Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak.
I don't know. I think you kind of reaching with
Because
that.
if anybody else sung "Leave the Door Open," would it have reached the heights it did
I mean,
outside of Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak? If anyone else sung that, be honest.
I mean,
I don't know.
you
It's
need-
depending
then-
on who it was.
You need name to push a song, so I mean, maybe not.
Understandable, but that's my point.
I mean,
My
but
point
they do
is
have.
If it wasn't Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak doing that,
You don't think it would have hit the same?
no, not at all.
Mm.
If someone else sung that
I
that
could agree.
tune, you
I
definitely
could
wouldn't be
agree.
hitting that hole the same way.
I actually can't think anybody that could actually back door and do that shit.
No one.
But you, it's hard to do that when it's a great song and the people that performed it did it so
But
great.
Bruno-
It's hard to imagine somebody else doing that.
But Bruno Mars is known for that though. He's known for tapping back into that old element of the days and making it a hit. We've seen it with 24 Carats, all that shit.
Best R&B song. Got Damage Again by her. Good Days with SZA. Heartbreak Anniversary with Giveon. Leave the Door Open Again with Sonic. I'm not happy about that. And then you have Pick Up Your Feelings, Jasmine Sullivan. I would actually go Heartbreak Anniversary for this one.
I was gonna say the same.
Heartbreak Anniversary, I think,
thing.
is the best R&B song. I would say. It's,
Genuinely think it's trash.
you think Heartbreak Anniversary is
I
trash?
think that song's poo.
Oh,
I don't think that song's good at all.
It's not
Sorry,
good at all?
Giveon. Nope.
You
I don't
think
like it.
Heartbreak Anniversary is not a good song?
I
at
genuinely do not like that song. I think it's overhyped and it's trash, but I understand. And I can see why
my
it would
God.
win Song of the Year.
all? I still have your things here.
Sounds poo.
I never heard it.
They stare at me like souvenirs.
And you know what's crazy,
Sitting
son?
at your side of
You
the
sound better
bed.
singing it than that nigga.
It's like, you didn't never heard that shit?
You just don't like.
You never
it.
heard-
You don't think he have a good
Hold on.
voice.
The day that I,
don't like-
met you.
I
The
don't like
day
that
I
song.
last forever.
I like
You never heard that song?
you.
Are
Heard,
you've heard that song.
son.
Never heard it, son. Listen to me.
Ah,
I've never
Heard
heard
it
that
every
song.
time.
Never heard it.
all these days they feel like memories. Heartbreaking. Jordan has definitely played that song in the car with you.
You know what that means, son, right?
Never.
I bet
heard
any
it.
money after we get off the podcast, you call her and ask her, babe.
You know what that?
She sleep.
You know what it mean?
What?
You're not black.
Does it? Because
I don't agree with Corey
It's a joke, nigga.
because that nigga don't have nothing to do with blackness.
Like I
He's
said,
black.
I
Where he
don't-
from?
I've never heard that song. You just don't like his voice, though.
I ain't gonna lie, that song.
I'm not gonna lie. 2:30, baby, won't you meet me by the bean? That shit hit. That fucking 32,
22.
whatever. That shit hit. But you know that's not a song, right?
I was like, I don't think that's,
That's
his
not
song.
Gevion. You know that, right?
That's not his song.
That's
Oh, that's
Sanford.
Stupid.
That's a knack, but it's
But
close.
nah, he sampled Giveon before,
But you
though.
know what? That's a good thing.
Didn't he
Giveon-
sample him before?
Who?
Drake.
Sanford?
Giveon. Oh, you know what? I'm thinking about that 2:30. Nah, I think that's what you call it, too.
No, that's Giveon.
That's
Yeah,
Giveon.
Chicago freestyle.
That's Giveon. I was thinking Giveon at that point, but who's better, Sanford or Giveon? Going Sanford.
I mean, I haven't heard
Sanford gave
enough
us
of Sanford
plat-
shit
Son, remember I showed you the tiny desk with Sanford?
I don't remember you showing me.
Wow, that bit was fire. Sanford. I prefer to listen to Sanford over Giveon. And honestly, Heartbreak Anniversary, the fact that you never heard it, son, is...
No, it's not. I honestly never heard that song.
After we get off the podcast, we're going to play...
I don't want to hear it.
No, we're going to play it.
You're not going to force me to
I'm
listen
not
to
gonna
a song.
force you.
You are. You just told me,
I'm
no,
just gonna
press.
press play and you're going to... Oh, this the song. That's all you're going to say, and it's the end.
Because I never heard it. I'm not going to be like, that's a song. I never heard it.
How do you know?
It's going to be my first time. Like,
How do you know?
Oh, shit.
But how do you know if I play something, you're going to act like you never heard it? You're going to act like you never heard it before.
I'm going to tell you the truth. If I've heard it, I'm going to be like, you know what, son?
You
I
sound
did
so
hear that shit.
Right, exactly. So why would you not let me play it for you so that way you can hear it and be like,
Because I
you know
don't
what?
want to hear it.
Nigga,
I don't care about it.
Exactly, nigga.
I don't care about the song.
You
son.
don't care about if you heard that bitch or not.
No, I just don't care about the song, period.
But you don't know if you care about it because you don't know the song.
No, I just don't care.
I guess.
I don't want to hear it.
Shout out to Giveon,
I'll say
but
best
Adele
R-
when I get in the car.
best
shout out to
R&B
Giveon, but that song is cool.
I think you should just listen to Heartbreak Anniversary one time.
I don't want to.
He's heard it.
Why not,
Nah,
son?
at this point, he
I
being
refuse.
stubborn. Yeah.
Why do you refuse?
He's
I
being
just don't-
stubborn.
I
But,
just
but
don't
listen,
care.
maybe if
Because-
when the listen.
I just
Why you
don't
let
care
me
about it.
explain
He's
something to you?
stubborn. He's
You
stubborn.
like I said, you stubborn person I ever met. But maybe when the actual award winners come out, so that when we see who does win, you have more of an insight on what deserves it because you heard all the songs. It's a 3-minute song you can listen to for 3 minutes and see if you think if it's a good song or not. It'll take 3 minutes so you can have insight on a podcast when you
But
talk
the-
about these topics.
The reason why
care
you
about
don't want to hear it so
so
much
stubborn.
is
He's so stubborn. It's actually
But if that's the case,
It's
shit, let's go listen
ridiculous.
to all the other artists that we don't know about, so we can have more insight on all
That's
them
why
niggas.
Boz was looking at the names. Boz is gonna go back.
I'm going
and
to.
listen
I'm
them.
actually going to make it a point to
Try to
listen
figure it
to
out.
Olivia Rodrigo's album because it's nominated. And I
who's-
want to see if it
I
deserves
listened to
to win.
Olivia
But who's
Rodrigo
But
album,
I'm saying,
I didn't listen
and
to the
it's
full
plenty
thing.
of skips
But
on
I'm-
that bitch.
but
It
I'm-
wasn't all that.
I'm not.
For
That's not.
you?
That's not.
It's an 18-year-old girl
he's-
album.
He's changing the conversation
How?
because we're not. I'm not saying. I'm saying we're talking about doing our due diligence to seeing on listening to the things that's nominated, not necessarily on if it's good or not, but at least doing a due diligence to go on and listen to it. That's all I'm saying.
To be able to compare and be like,
it's
all right,
it's
yeah,
a 3-minute
okay.
song.
So we about to go back and listen to the band. What's the name of them niggas? Japanese Breakfast or some shit. We about to go back and listen to all them niggas. We're not.
Good point, because I'm not going.
We're
back
not.
to
So
Japanese
like I
breakfast.
said, I'm not listening to Heartbreak
That's an excellent
Anniversary.
point. But it's that
I will
one.
not listen
It's
to
one
it.
nigga that kept coming up on there. That I was like, I gotta see what this boy about
That's
because
what I'm
he's
saying. We not about
nominated.
to go back
he's
and
nominated in
listen
like
to all
5
them
different
artists.
categories.
But
and I've never heard
artists
of
I
the
know,
nigga.
I'm gonna go listen to their stuff. Like Bad Habits, I'm gonna make a point to go listen to it. The artists who
Who's Bad Habits?
Ed Sheeran. I'm gonna hear the song now.
I don't care about Ed Sheeran that much either, though. I'm not gonna go back.
It's
and listen
fucked
to
up.
it.
But I'm gonna hear the Bad Habits. Just
I'm gonna
to
hear
see
the
it.
stuff just to see if it deserves it.
You know what's crazy about Ed Sheeran? Ed Sheeran has given us plenty of
Classics.
marriageable songs.
I only heard one.
Anyways, best R&B album.
You know you haven't heard just one Ed Sheeran song, right?
It's okay, son. Stop arguing with him, son.
Yo, you actually in your bag.
It's
You in your
ridiculous.
bag today.
It's
son.
ridiculous.
You in your bag today. You in your
Hotels,
bag.
Jasmine Sullivan, back on. I'm not. I don't
Nigga
even know those
said,
two.
I've never heard but one Ed Sheeran
Best
song.
rap performance.
Full cap.
We have-
Why we ain't do that one?
Because I only know Jasmine Sullivan. There's 4 people I don't know who they are.
Hotel should win anyway.
We have best rap performance. Family Ties, Baby King featuring Kendrick Lamar. Up, Cardi B. My Life, J. Cole featuring 21 Savage. Way Too Sexy, Drake featuring Young Thug.
Take that shit off there.
And Thought Shit.
God, nominated.
How the fuck did Thought Shit get on this?
Hands on my knees.
That's not even the best Meg Thee Stallion song that came out this year.
But people
Thought
liked
Shit?
it.
Big Old Freak didn't get nominated, but this
Nigga, that shit came out decades ago, nigga.
But my point being, Thought Shit got nominated.
Thought Shit being nominated for best rap performance is crazy.
Kendrick Lamar, Baby King.
Shut the fuck.
Easy.
Who else is on that shit,
Beat 'em
man?
Beat him up.
Best rap performance?
Yeah, so I'm gonna say it again. Best rap performance, Family Ties, Baby King, Up, Cardi B, My Life, J. Cole, Way Too Sexy, and then Thought Shit.
Come on, son.
You know what?
Come on, son.
I might be with Reginald.
Come on, son. I am the Omega. Man, hold
Yeah.
on, man. Y'all niggas fucking. I am the Omega. PZ Roller Gang.
They might give it to Baby Kim and Kendrick Lamar because Kendrick's on there.
No, son. just overall that video, the performance, everything.
It's not video of the year. The video don't matter.
Because and if we're gonna nitpick and be real, if we're talking about live performance, Baby Keem did the song Injustice.
No, he did.
So if we're saying performance,
fire song,
and him performing it on stage,
Cardi B did the perform the fuck out of Up too.
Right, Up, she would definitely lap Baby Keem and Family Ties. Lap.
We talking about as far as performances?
It's what's the category called, Corey?
Best rap performance.
Best rap performance.
Performance?
Because he gave a performance the last time we seen him on stage.
I guess that.
What's there to guess?
I mean, Cardi B didn't really do too good when she performed Up as well.
She was pregnant.
Huh, Corey? Say that again?
She was pregnant.
She was pregnant when she performed
definitely
Up.
Pregnant.
Definitely, 1,000%.
She was 100%
Which
pregnant.
one that was?
Nigga, that was Up.
We was like she couldn't dance.
When she had the
She was pregnant, son.
when she had the suit on and she went to go dance with Meg after that, she was pregnant.
She was like, oh, it looked like she's pregnant, and she revealed she was pregnant
Shortly
on
after.
stage.
I don't remember.
She was pregnant. Well, I'm educating you. She was pregnant at that time.
I don't remember.
Son, no, Corey.
So-
Corey,
Okay,
she
I
made it a
hate
deal
talking to him.
on stage
I hate talking to him.
to show us that she was pregnant performing Up.
What I'm saying is I just don't remember.
I would actually go way too
That's
sexy
all.
though.
I just don't
Huh?
remember.
Yeah,
Way Too Sexy is trash
That shit was trash.
it's not trash at all.
Trash.
compared to Family Ties and Up.
It is compared to Family
least.
Ties and everything
It's
else
on
that's
the
on
least.
there. It's the trash
And nigga,
song on
I'm
there.
a Drake
It's,
stan.
no, way too sexy better than Thought Shit. Thought Shit is not good.
Oh, Way Too Sexy is better than Thought Shit. For
Thought
sure.
Shit is not good. I'm sorry.
Thought Shit's just not for me.
Thought Shit. No.
Thought Shit's for the
Thought
thought.
Shit's still a good song.
But
I
sometimes
don't
she
think
makes
so.
thought songs.
That's one of my least favorite songs by her. It's
Thought
Shit is on the bottom, low on the tier for me for Meg Thee
She
Stallion
has
songs.
way better
She has
songs,
way better songs than
that should have been more
Thought
nominated.
Shit, hell no. That one wasn't the one for me.
But they was talking about performances. Maybe that was just one that she performed
Son,
more. Maybe.
I don't even think that hit the other demo.
Fine.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I like
I
what
don't
you
even
said.
think that hit the other demo. I Am the Omega, Family
Hold on, man.
Ties.
Y'all niggas fucking.
And you know what's crazy? You didn't even argue for J. Cole at all either.
No,
Because I think Family Ties is a better
you
song.
talking about him or me?
Him.
Oh.
And I just think
If they would have put
what
what you call it there, Pride is the Devil, I would have argued for.
Honestly,
I would
son.
argue for J. Cole.
Yeah, I was
That
gonna
would've been
say
different.
But we're talking about rap performance, and I feel like J. Cole's rap performance was better than Baby Keem's. Again, you're stuck on the song, but we're talking about how a nigga can deliver it on the stage.
Baby Keem was trash. We can agree.
Next category: best melodic rap performance. Pride is the Devil, J. Cole featuring Lil Baby.
How the fuck?
I think it should be switched.
It should definitely be switched, son.
I think Pride is the Devil should be
How
switched.
they literally
with
go
My
the
Life,
next? Oh Lord, who is that?
Taylor
You know
Rooks.
who that is?
Best melodic rap performance: Pride is the Devil, Need to Know, Doja Cat, Industry Baby, Lil Nas X, What's the Name, Tyler Creator, Youngboy, and Hurricane, Kanye West featuring Weeknd and Lil Baby.
I'm gonna go. What's the name, son? What's the name is the hardest song on that whole
I
thing.
ain't gonna lie, Hurricane is fire.
Hurricane's cool.
What that bitch say? Just strikes the beach,
Yeah,
calling out for me.
yeah, but no, I'm going. What's the name? Because NBA YoungBoy ate that bitch.
I would say What's the Name just because I want What's the Name. I would want NBA Youngboy to win a Grammy.
And plus, I like that '90s R&B feel on that bitch.
I said probably the
That
Devil
sample.
and My Life should switch categories.
Yeah, they actually did that dirty. But you know
I
why
don't-
they put
it's not
the
even melodic.
they put the melodic part
I
for
guess
Lil
it is.
Baby.
Pride is the Devil.
Nah, it's melodic.
And I guess they got a hold on me. But like the core of that song is the bars.
Yeah,
It-
they fucked that up. They did.
Yeah, they should switch that.
But
That's crazy.
yeah, I know. I'm gonna go ahead and go with Sun. I mean,
You said Tyler. I would
Yeah.
agree.
I'm gonna
Because
go
I want
ahead
to
with
win,
Sun.
but I wouldn't be surprised if Hurricane won.
And
That's
another
an amazing
reason
song as
being
well.
because
I would actually go with Tyler.
I want YoungBoy to touch.
What is
that
your
thing.
name? What do you bring?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
Best
your
rap song.
name?
You got Bath Salts, DMX. This I guess is on the DMX post album. DMX featuring Jay-Z and Nas.
Son,
Never heard
why
it
did they do that?
because it's DMX and he just passed away. You know how
So
that goes.
what?
Why you being,
Politics.
I'm not trying to be disrespectful, bro.
I feel like I don't think that's politics. I think that's a respect thing to the people that passed away.
Give that nigga that shit when he's here. Stop that. I hate that shit, bro.
True.
I genuinely hate that shit.
He just passed away. He wasn't putting out music.
Before he died, son, he was working on the album.
DMX might ever have it, but it wasn't out. You can't give a nigga Grammy for shit that's on out.
That's whack, man.
To not be able to give a Grammy for a nigga.
It's just whack because even if he was alive and that song came out, that shit would not be nominated for a Grammy. They wouldn't have put it up there. And they know that for a fucking fact.
I didn't hear it, but it also has Jay-Z and Nas on it.
It was son, you didn't hear it? Fire song. Oh, I'm arguing with it just because of the fact that we already know it's the post.
No, it definitely wouldn't have been up there.
And that's just the shit that just ticks me off.
I heard it.
Yeah, Jay-Z.
It wouldn't have been up there.
Jay-Z went off, but Nas ate that bitch alive.
Bath Salts, Jay-Z and Nas, Best Friend, Sweetie and Doja Cat.
Can we talk about this real quick, just briefly?
What?
Can we talk about this just briefly?
No, let me finish.
Can we talk about this just briefly?
Let me finish. Okay, I knew that was there, but just reading it out loud again surprised me again.
No.
So let me finish. Yeah, Bath Salts, Best Friend, Family Ties, Baby King, Becomes Gamar, Jail, Kanye West and Jay-Z, and then
and you gonna put that shit next to that?
And then J. Cole, 2 Months After Jamal Ray.
You gonna put Best Friend in a category of wolves, nigga?
Best Friend on that list is criminal.
Wolves.
Best Friend on that list is criminal.
Doja Cat, love you to death. You are the fucking one. Sweetie, you're sweet. That shit should not be in the, what's the category?
Best rap song.
Nigga.
Just best rap song.
Best rap song? Best Friend is damn near pop at that point, nigga.
That's criminal.
Yeah, I don't think
that's
You're standing next to gods.
That's criminal.
It shouldn't be in there.
You're standing next to gods. All the songs on there are rap songs.
They could have threw Industry Baby in that bitch, and I'd be more okay with that shit.
You hear me? If they even put Industry Baby, guess what I'll say? Shout out to Lil Nas X, because he deserved that shit, because he worked hard.
Baby King.
I would go Jail.
Jail is killing Baby King.
I would go Jail.
I'm the Omega.
But he think that whole album is trash, so you gotta realize that.
You think Jail's a trash song? Just quick aside.
It wasn't bad.
Jail.
You think Best Friend deserved to be on there?
I would go Jail for that one.
Definitely. Jail's the far superior song on that list.
I'm the Omega. Come on, stop.
Best rap album. We have The Off Season, J. Cole. Certified Lover Boy, Drake.
He got nominated for Best Rap Album?
I just read that, didn't I?
Congratulations, Drizzy. Finally, fuck.
The Off Season, J. Cole. Certified Lover Boy, Drake. The King's Disease 2, Nas. Call Me If You Get Lost, Tyler the Creator.
Ooh.
And Donda, Kanye West.
Ooh.
I ain't gonna lie.
Shit.
Nigga. That's fucking tough. That is tough.
Answer, and it's similar to the answer I gave about Silk Sonic. I think Donda is the best album on this list, but I would give this category to J. Cole because
I thought you were gonna say Nas
because what you call it, I don't believe because not J. Cole because Donda's more of a it's
gospel.
It might be it's gospel to me.
It definitely, but it could be considered a rap album.
Yeah, but I'm saying, since it teeters, I would give it to the more pure rap album, which would be The Off Season for me. And for me, out of all these, I would give it to The Off Season.
Off Season more pure. I would.
Then Donda, yes.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not
King's Disease.
I can't pick.
I don't know if you listened to it.
I did,
but
I for sure listened to it.
Nas let us know that you can be damn near a 50-year-old ass nigga and still spit that fucking fire over the hardest beats in life.
I just really, really think
King's Disease was hard. Like, if you want to say
just a really good album.
If you want to talk about essence of hip hop, I feel like Nas, nobody captured that better this year as far as a strictly only hip hop album than Nasir.
I remember listening to The Off Season and thinking to myself repeatedly, why is this nigga talking like this?
Because he knows
because he was just on. For me, J. Cole was just on one on this shit, and he seemed angry. He was attacking, and it was just a great body of work to me. Cohesive, no skips. So just a great album to me.
I ain't gonna lie, King's Disease was no skips as well.
They had a couple skips on the J. Cole.
On the J. Cole?
He didn't like the J. Cole. Remember he said it didn't move him. He listened to it one time.
On that bitch.
Yeah.
But the King Disease, no skips for sure.
No, the King's Disease.
You can listen to that bitch straight through. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, I'm thinking about it.
I listened to that bitch twice.
If I had to pick, I would go King's Disease.
Because, son, listen to me.
To be honest.
It was hard.
It was phenomenal.
And he just won one, so fuck Nas.
Damn.
Yikes.
Why
He
you
just
cursing
won
him
what,
out,
a
son?
Grammy?
He won the best rap album last year.
For what?
King's Disease won.
And he should get that bitch again.
He should
for,
get that bitch
for
again.
two. You hear me?
He should get that bitch again.
get it for two.
I think the offseason deserves.
And I just hope that this
and
just.
I don't think J. Cole's even won for best rap album. But I think he deserves it.
And I'm sorry. I just hope that this makes Drake even hungrier to like produce that one where everybody can just undeniably say that this is the one. Because unfortunately, I just feel like every year Drake gets some type of snub. I don't know.
Snub?
Sometimes I feel like he just gets snubbed.
Nas just came with that heat, son.
You think,
just
so
feel
you
like-
think he would be snubbed in this?
I don't think he's snubbed.
No,
Nas
no.
just came with the heat.
I feel like in the past he's been snubbed, for sure. When we've had artists like
He got Grammys.
Pusha T that won album of the year. When
I don't know if he won that over Drake. I actually don't think he won that over Drake.
I feel like Drake probably didn't meet that time requirement
Yeah,
like he always does.
So how does that be a snub? If,
I just
if
feel
he
like
didn't
it's.
meet the
I just feel like
requirements?
it's. I just feel like my son hasn't gotten that Grammy sweep that I've been waiting for, and I feel like that nigga's that kind of artist to where he can be doing Grammy sweeps.
That's
And
true.
We still haven't just gotten that. Like how you excited about Kendrick Lamar and feel like every nomination he got on there he should win, but it's not about him. It's about Baby Keem.
I'm about to say, what the fuck?
Oh, okay, that's what that was. But nah, yeah. I'm going King's Disease too. Fuck
Me
it.
as well.
If you won last year, you deserve it this year too.
Get it again.
Nas.
Take it again.
The offseason just. I'm talking to you, Justin.
Talk to me. Come on, what's up?
Because I'm not talking to Reggie. So I
Gotta be about J. Cole.
Oh, never mind. I'm not talking to you either. Never mind.
Come on, talk to me, son.
No,
Come
all right.
on.
I forgot. I know your answer already.
Come on.
All right, I know your answer.
Just spit it
All
out.
right,
Just
I
real
was gonna
quick.
ask you what was the worst album on that list, but I already know what your answer was gonna be. You gonna say J. Cole?
No.
You wasn't gonna say J. Cole?
What's the word? Say it again. For rap album?
If we was ranking them, you would have put J. Cole last.
Because it was
You
Drake.
said the off season,
Mm-hmm.
Certified Lover Boy,
Mm-hmm.
King's Disease 2,
Mm-hmm.
Call Me If You Get Lost, and Donda. You put J. Cole last. That's why I stopped asking you. And if I was to ask Reggie, he'd just say Donda last. So that just wasn't nice. There's no point for me asking you guys.
You stand corrected. Nigga. You were right, but it's not that J.
okay,
Cole's the pooest. It's just I prefer to listen to Tyler over Cole. I prefer to listen
Tyler album
to
was fire, though.
Kendrick over Cole. I prefer to listen to Nas over Cole. Cole's a phenomenal artist. Don't get me wrong.
When I was listening to Nas shit, I wasn't the King's Disease one, but not the King's Disease 2, but the King's Disease 1. It was the first time I heard Nas in a long time. It made me realize how much The Game sounds like Nas. His voice.
You want to know that The Game is one of the most underrated rappers of all time?
No, Game is one of my favorites rappers of all time. That's
Documentary one.
But
two.
it is not. I'm not talking about talent. I was talking about voice wise.
Voice, he
It made me
definitely-
realize how close that The Game sounds like Nas.
You must have never listened to crack music by Kanye West, Nas, and The Game. You damn near can't even recognize them niggas apart.
That's the thing with The Game. He sounds like everybody.
Hmm?
Like if you listen to a Game song, like if you go listen to Jesus Piece, right? You know what Jesus Piece is, right? You know what I'm talking about? The album I'm talking about? It's an album about. When you listen to Jesus Piece, it's a lot of features on that shit.
Is this after LAX or before?
After.
Okay.
On Jesus Piece, I can tell who's on that song by hearing Game's verse. Because he sounds like the nigga that's about to come on next.
Okay, maybe later Game did that, but before.
He a chameleon, son. I think he actually said. I think that's actually a bar of it. I feel like he can go into any voice. I feel like he fits whoever he's doing a song with.
I guess that could probably maybe be
Bia?
No, I'm saying maybe be like a actual. There might be some actual validity to that, but I just
Like on a song with Ross, it sounds like Ross is about to be in the song. It sounds like he sounds like Ross right now.
interesting. I don't know. I never got that from Game. I've just always said Game sound like Game. Like when he was on the song with 50, he never sounded like 50. He just sounded like Game to me.
In the club.
He wasn't in the club.
What's that song that he got?
It's you talking about Hate It or Love It.
Yeah.
He just sound like Game on
Yeah,
there.
he just sound like The Game.
I
to
guess,
me.
man.
Shout out to Game. One of the most slept on rappers of all time. Nigga's literally a GOAT in the game. For real. No cap on the Game puns, but
He better than your favorite rapper, probably.
he damn there. And we already seen what he did when he won a beef with
No matter who
niggas.
your favorite rapper is, he's probably better than
When that nigga rapped on Ooh, remember that? Remember when he did that?
I don't remember that.
You trash. You don't listen to music, nigga.
I just don't remember.
Anything else you guys want to talk about?
I mean, I feel like we covered all the bases, huh? Reggie? Nothing? Well, nothing about your hat there? You want to expound on that? Pushing the movement there?
This has been episode 19.
So one podcast. Like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. 5 stars. Until next time, man.
Aye.